Hi students, in the last class we have discussed that different types of revenues, that is average revenue, marginal revenue and total revenue, and that we also got to know that how to calculate or compute the value of these things. Okay, so today we just understand how the total revenue, average revenue and the price line are going to be existed in the perfect competitive market with the help of schedule and diagram. So let us come to this now. So I am going to derive the schedule for the total revenue. So here I am going to write the title first. The TR, AR and price line with the help of diagram. Yes, with the help of diagram. So this is 4 marks board exam question asked many times. So keep in your mind, we have to understand this very clearly. Okay. So let me go through the schedule first. Later we can go to the diagram. So I am going to derive the schedule here. One, you can take the quantity. The second one, you can take the price. Third one, you can take the total revenue and average revenue. If you want, you can also add marginal revenue. Well, here I am going to write quantity, this is price, and this is going to be total revenue, average revenue, and this is going to be marginal revenue. So it is no need that to go through it once again the schedule, but for our better understanding, I am going to look at table. Later we can go through the diagram. So just take quantity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the same way price you can just take here it is 10, 10, 10, 10 and 10. So why actually I took 10 means your wish it is. Either it may be 10, 20, 30, whatever you want to take, you can take. But the thing is what? The price must be constant here. So as we have taken 10 rupees here, 10 rupees will be same for all the different quantity levels. Okay. So now total revenue. How do you find total revenue? You know that formula to find total revenue. P into Q or Q into P. So now in this case it will be 10. 1 into 10 is also 10. 2 into 20, 10 it will be 20, 30, 40 and 50. Alright. So the same way come to average revenue. How do you find average revenue? Total revenue divided by quantity. So 10 divided by 1 it comes 10 only. 20 divided by 2 it comes 10. Again 10, 10, 10. Last case, in case of MR also, MR TR minus TRN minus TRN minus 1. So then that case, here we don't know, put it dash. The next one, if you come to this, 20 minus 10, you will get 10. Again, 30 minus 20, 10. 40 minus 30, 10. And 50 minus 40, 10. For all the cases, you have got 10 each here. Okay. So this is the schedule. So let us go for the diagram now. So if you go through the diagram, this is y axis, this is OX axis. Here I write y and I am going to write x is 0. So now you have to draw, you see the P means price line. Okay, this is the price, average revenue and marginal revenue, all are one and the same. So in that case, if I start with here, output level is take 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 5. And now you just see the total revenue, minimum is 10 and maximum will be 50. So I am going to take here it is 10, 20, 30, 40, here it is 50, if you want you can take 60. Here you write quantity sold and here it is revenue, right? So now you just see this is the price line and this is total revenue, average revenue and marginal revenue. So now what I am going to do is I have to just take these values and put into the diagram. So 10 for quantity 1 is 10, for 2 is 10, 3 is 10, 4 is 10 and 10, 5 is 10. So in this way, so here this one will be this and this. So if you join this, you will get one straight line. Okay, this is the price line. I have drawn with this line. on the prices. So different prices here are 10. So 10 means this is the price line. So come to the total revenue here for quantity 1. Here it is quantity 1. It starts with that is our 10. Then you can just go with the see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. These are like this. You can go through with the straight line here. So for 5 it will be 50. So that you can come here. This is the total revenue. This is total revenue. Okay. So now here you just see average revenue again all same. Just I write average revenue, and for marginal revenue also same. This is going to be marginal revenue. All right. So now you just see the total revenue is increasing due to increase in the level of output. All the levels are increasing here. That output level is increasing due to increasing level of output. The total revenue is also increasing. Correct. And if there is the level of output, if Q is equals to 0, the quantity level is equals to 0, during that time total revenue becomes 0. Well, but even output will be 0 or 1 or infinity, never mind, the price will be same. That is what it is already assumed. It is 10 rupees. Well, so here we depends, the total revenue depends on the quantity level. If the quantity level becomes 0, the total revenue becomes 0. Right? So if quantity increases, total revenue increases, and that is what we are seeing here. As the quantity level increasing, total revenue is also increasing, but it is moving upward from left to right in a straight line. Why actually it moves upward from left to right in a straight line? Due to the reason the price is constant. As the price is constant or uniform, in another word we can also say constant or uniform. So here you just see the price is constant, same, uniform. That makes the total revenue curve to move upward in a straight line. And also you can observe that here this price line or average revenue curve or even marginal revenue curve, and this also can be called as demand curve. Friends, keep in your mind, in many of the competitive exams or NET, SET, banking exams, KPSC exams, or even in your board exam, they have asked on this. What is the nature of demand curve in perfect competitive market? The nature of demand curve in perfect competitive market will be horizontal straight line. Horizontal straight line to OX axis. See, this is how the nature of demand curve in the perfect competitive market will be horizontal straight line to OX axis. Keep in your mind, this is very important. Many times they have asked in the exams. Right? So this is how. And one more you can observe here, why actually it will be a straight line horizontal to OX axis. This is mainly, again we come to the price only. The price as it is constant, that means the price line, average revenue curve, marginal revenue curve and demand curve are one and the same, and which means these are horizontal straight line to OX axis. And here P equals to AR equals to MR and equals to BC. All going to be one and the same, and that is only the reason constant or uniform price in the market. Okay, so this is how we are going to understand how the total revenue curve moves upward and why the price line or demand curve is going to be horizontal straight line to OX axis, and that is, as I already explained, the main reason is about the uniform price. I hope you have understood about this total revenue curve, average revenue curve and marginal revenue curve, that how they exist in the perfect competitive market. Okay, so remaining things we discuss in the next class. Until stay at home, be safe. Thank you.